What's up, y'all? It's Coach Dre, and today we're going to talk about how I turned my passion into a six-figure business as a boxing coach and a fitness trainer, and how y'all can do the same thing. But I ain't going to waste none of y'all time. We're about to jump right into the list. Number one, start with your passion. If you don't love what you're building, you're not going to last. Passion is the fuel that pushes you through setbacks, long nights, and the days that you don't feel like working. A few years ago, I started an online dog clothing store called Dog America. I had built up my social media presence, created a website, invested in marketing, and got some sales. But then I had to take a couple of days off to work another side gig. And then when I finally logged back into my online store, I had thought to myself, like, I don't give a fuck about dogs.
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
Luckily, I was able to sell that business for a couple $100, but it taught me that if you don't love it, you ain't gonna stick with it. And that's why I knew I had to do something with boxing. Back in college, I even withdrew from a class because one day I had to choose between taking an online test or making it to the gym before it closed. That's how deep my passion was. I was literally flunking out of school because I was so focused on boxing. But now I'm making a living off of it, so it all worked out. So it's imperative that you pick something that you would still do even if you weren't getting paid. Chances are other people are passionate about it too, and if you can help them in some form, then you can monetize it. Step number two, be unique. Because if you blend in, you won't stand out. I used to hang with a lot of trainers back in the day, and most of them were just regular general fitness trainers. I watched a lot of them burn out, quit, or pick up side jobs just to make ends meet because there were way too many fitness trainers doing the same thing that they were. They didn't stand out and they couldn't build a big enough audience. That's why I focused on teaching boxing, and I targeted two groups: people who wanted to get into shape and people who wanted to learn how to fight. And the results spoke for themselves. I had people lining up to work with me because not many trainers were getting the type of results I was producing through boxing. So take a second to think about this. What makes you different from everybody else who's doing the same thing? That uniqueness can be the reason why your business survives while others quit.
I quit.
Number three, believe in yourself. If you want to be successful at anything, you gotta bet on yourself. And if you want to have tons of success, then you gotta go all in.
Large bet on myself in round one.
Years ago, I was working at 3 different gyms trying to secure money. Then I applied at a 4th gym, and the trainer there told me that he noticed that guys who bounced around at different gyms never make that much money, and that always stuck with me. So after that interview, I quit 2 of the gyms I was at, turned down that 4th one, and then I went all in at just one. And then within a couple months, I 5x'd my income.
I'm rich.
So this is a sign to anyone who has too many things that they're trying to hand at, or they're playing it too safe. Go all in. We only have one life to live, and it's too short to be playing it safe. And if you struggle with believing in yourself, then start stacking small wins. Each win builds confidence, and that confidence adds up until you feel unstoppable. Step number 4, market yourself online. You could be the best at what you do, but if don't nobody know about it, then it don't matter. So you gotta market yourself. So for me, Instagram and Facebook ads were game changers. That's how I got 80% of my clients. But on TikTok, paying for ads didn't bring me anyone, but posting original videos did. That organic reach brought me in clients for free. So make sure you test out a bunch of different platforms and see where your audience responds at the best. And then gradually start putting money into ads. Step 5, keep improving your skills. You can't build a 6-figure business on day one skills. You gotta grow. Make it a goal to be 1% better at any area in your life, and just imagine where you'll be in 1 year or even 10 years. I kept fighting 2 years after I really wanted to retire because I wanted to keep growing as a fighter so I can help my clients even more. Then after I retired, I continued to get certifications. I went to conferences, bought online courses, all of that just to continue to level up my craft. That's what separates the good from the great. The more you sharpen your skills, the more value you bring. And the more value you bring, the more your business grows. So those are the 5 steps that I use to create a 6-figure business. Passion, uniqueness, belief, marketing yourself, and constant improvement. My next step is scaling to 7 figures. And of course, if you've already been following, then you know I'm on a journey to make $1 million in a year through day trading and other streams of income. So make sure you subscribe if you aren't so you can see if I can really make it happen. So right now, as I film this, is day 10 and I've made $184.16. So I still got a long way to go, but stick around because this is just the beginning.